Well, hello, fellow YouTube survivors. This is Phoenix, and we got ourselves a new mod pack today, guys. It's been out for a couple months now. This is FTB's Horizons Daybreaker. I've been kind of playing around with it I played around with it a little bit yesterday just to kind of see what it is, and I was definitely interested from the start. It's got a whole new set of mods. Almost nothing in this pack I have ever used before, which is kind of cool. We got ourselves a whole bunch. Oh, yeah. It's got that achievement get thing where every time you get an achievement it shoots fireworks. Okay, so we got an Encyclopedia Aura from Aura Cascades. We got this Delving into the Darkness from Guide APU. We have Open Computers Manual from Open Computers. And we do have Open Blocks, which is good. And then we have Soul Chunk Claimer from Sanglemancy. I have no idea what that is. Okay, so we just pulled up this world here. I gotta tell you, it's running pretty smooth. I actually have this on pretty high settings right now. Not the absolute max, but I got it on 10 render distance, fancy. I do have Optifine installed because I thought it was going to run like Infinity did, but it has been running great. It's a little jumpy here and there, but I think that's normal. Just because of the situation, you know. So, as you can tell, the world gen looks a little different. We're using the alpha build for the real world gen mod. This has got some really cool mods in it. See, it's a little spiky right now. You can see it's a little slow on it. We may have to adjust a few things. Let's see what would happen if I did that. It's not bad. We may have to adjust some settings, guys. I am using a texture pack. This is the Faithful texture pack. Oh, there's another achievement. Here in the beginning, we're probably going to be getting lots of fireworks, guys, because we'll be getting all the achievements. But I am using the Faithful texture pack. I don't have to use it. I just thought it looked cool. It doesn't really change that much. Anybody who's used it know it just kind of makes everything look a little different. I personally like this one. I think it's one of my favorite texture packs. As much as I like the LB photorealism you guys have seen me use in the past, that one changes the look of everything so much, and especially in modded, just isn't reasonable. So, being that there's so many different mods in here that I have not used before, I'm really interested in seeing exactly what goes on, how everything works out. Like I said, I literally have not used most of these mods. There is no thermal expansion. There is no Tinker's Construct. There is no Ender IO. There is no Mind Factor Reloaded. I mean, pretty much all the oldies but goodies that we all know and love are gone. If you look in the mod list here, we do have, let's see, we got another one, Bites the Dust. It's this Aura Cascades. I'm not sure what it is. This Alpha Milk Tea is supposed to be pretty good. Blood Arsenal, the Blood Magic, of course. So we do know Blood Magic. We got Blue Power, which is kind of interesting. It's got some good stuff in it. Carpenter's Blocks. Let's see. Chisels in here. Clockwork Phase looks kind of interesting, actually. Computronics, DecoCraft. Let's see. Ender Storage is in here. That's a good one to use. This Engineer's Toolbox looks awesome. I'll have to get into that a little later. Equivalent Exchange 3, and from what I understand, is definitely going to be something we're probably going to have to get into. Extra utilities they do have in here, so that's kind of good. This Flexbeard Steam Power mod is supposed to be really cool. I'll have to take a look at that. Microblocks, obviously. Galacticraft, and all its glory is on here. That should be interesting. Let's see. We got Gascraft, so that'll be kind of cool. This iBench is pretty cool. Headcrumbs is in here. Iron Backpack. Still not sure if I like that one or not, but we'll see. Magnanimous Tools is supposed to be pretty cool. So we'll have to look for a Magnanimous tree. This Matter Overdrive is based on Star Trek. It's like got a replicator and stuff. Ooh, Mechanism. Yeah, this Mechanism is definitely one we're probably going to be using because, from what I understand, it's a pretty good one right off the bat. Let's see. We got Open Blocks, Open Computers instead of Computer Craft. So we'll have to take a look at that because you guys know me. I like my computer stuff. Progressive automation, which I've used this in Agrarian Skies 2, I believe, a little bit, and I really liked it. This quiver bow's got some really cool weapons. Um, the windmills, I don't know. RF tools, that's always a good one. Singlemancy, storage drawers. I actually really like this one. Most people don't like it too much. Streams is awesome. We'll have to find us a stream. It does have thermal foundation for all the ores and stuff, but it doesn't have any of the tools or machines or anything. And then we got XP teleporters and Z-tones, which is a decoration mod. So, you know, not like, oh my god, but they got some interesting stuff in here. So we're gonna have to see what happens. I think it's gonna be good. I'm a little weirded by the fact that we don't have Tinker's Construct. It's been so long since I played without Tinker's Construct, I just don't know what to do with myself. Let's see. I think... normally I like to make a full set of wooden tools, you guys know that. But there is cobblestone right here, so... this real world gen puts cobblestone as part of the natural world gen. So when you're going around, you're going to see cobblestone as a natural. I know when I was playing around with it yesterday, some of the caving was kind of interesting because you'd see cobblestone, and my first thought would be, oh, so they have a spawner sitting there. No, there was no spawner. It was just natural cobblestone in the world. There's also clay likes to spawn in the world. I haven't did like a whole bunch. I just kind of like jumped on a world, looked around for a little bit, kind of seen how the world gen looks. I walked into a cave a little bit to kind of see what was going on. You know, just to kind of see what it looked like and see how it ran, see how I needed to adjust settings. And so far, it's doing a really good job. I don't really think we're going to have too many problems on the performance side of it, which is always a good thing. Alright, so let's make ourselves a full set of tools here. And to show you guys something really cool that I found out, I have not seen this one in a long time. Why is it not? There we go. An axe and a sword. And then this is one that I saw yesterday that I thought was really cool. Get this up here. Oh, did I got it in the wrong order? Oh, hold on, let me see. What's it called? It's under tools. I saw it yesterday, and then... Why is it not working? There it is, this Paxel. Huh. It's being all kinds of difficult here. Let's, there it is. This is a pickaxe, a shovel, and an axe, all in one tool. It still costs the same amount as using the all three tools, you know, because you have to make them all three. But it's kind of cool because it saves space on your hotbar, which is always a good thing. So you guys can see I can sit here and I can be sitting there mining stone. And if you remember right, in Tinker's Construct, they had the... I don't remember what it's called, but it was a shovel and an axe in one, and you could do most things, and then some things were slower, but literally you can go and you can dig, you can mine, you can cut down wood, and it's no different. It's actually really cool. I'm really enjoying that particular little piece. So we're doing pretty good on this, on the starter front here. Let's see. We need to get ourselves... Ooh, is there a little cave here? Ah, a cave. Alright, cool. Let's see if we can't kill us some pigs real quick for food. Yep. Oh, keep falling down. It's getting close to night. Yeah, as you guys can tell, I kind of sticked around a little bit and wasted half my day. But that's okay, though, because we're doing pretty good. Ooh, a Yuza sapling. What is that? some sort of fruit. That's from that milk and tea one. Kill ourselves a couple more pigs here, and then we're going to hop into that cave and seal ourselves up and do a little mining, see what we got going on here. Alright, so let's see. Let's seal this hole so we don't have anything drop in on us. We have no charcoal yet, but that's okay. We can come up with something. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's clear us out a little space here. There we go. Yeah, I noticed Blue Power brought in these flax seeds. If you guys, I don't know, it's been a while. I think it was Feed the Beast Ultimate, I believe, that did that had flax seeds. They do string, which is kind of cool. It's a renewable source of string. Hopefully we can get some coal. Yeah, this is Tritanium ore from Modern Overdrive. That's the one based on Star Trek. I'm not seeing any coal. Are you guys? These ones here from Essential Craft are kind of interesting. I'm not entirely sure what they're used for yet, but osmium ore, copper. Let's run back up here for a second. Hold on. What is this? Red sandstone. Okay. Looks like we got ourselves a nice little starter cave here to kind of get our stuff going. We're going to go ahead and make all these into torches because I think we're going to need them. Yeah, like that. See how see, that would, my first instinct would be that this is a spawner. If I didn't know any better, I thought it was spawners everywhere at first. Yeah, these big, huge sets, and they drop into these little like, I don't know. They're called like elemental drops or something. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but. There. I'm not sure where that zombie is. I think he's like up above. Light up this cave a little bit. See how deep down it goes. Pretty deep. Looks like that's it. Okay, so we have ourselves a nice little cave to start off with. Mine out. Let's go back up here real quick and make sure that's it, all of it. Alright. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to place down our deal here. Let's make ourselves a furnace, obviously. I love that. So I did want to say they do have a couple different things here. One thing they have which I like is this one right here. To start off, it's a little portable crafting table, which doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but it actually opens up here instead of in your inventory, so it's separate. I don't think you can store stuff. No, yeah, you can't store stuff in it, so it's just like the regular crafting table. But it gives you a nice little way to, you know, you can be sitting there going along and say, oh, you know, oh, okay, I got it going on, no big deal. So that's a good way to kind of, you know, have all that stuff going. Let's make ourselves a chest real quick. And I just cannot seem to hit that last corner. There we go. And drop some of the books and stuff. We'll have to take a look at those off camera because I don't really want to mess with that right now. Get ourselves some food. That's definitely an important thing. So there's lots of good things to check out in this mod. I think what I'm going to do, though, it is still pretty dark, is I think I'm going to hop off, or, cut away for a little bit. I think I'm going to run down, do some mining, get some stuff mined up, and then I will come back and we will start kind of looking into some mods or kind of see where we're going from there. Alright? Hey guys, okay, so we're back. Alright, so a little problem, but not the end of the world. Okay, so I actually recorded all the end of this episode once already, and something happened, and about halfway through the video, it just corrupted. And so when I went to load it in and edit it all up, it wouldn't load the file, and blah, blah, blah. Long story short, basically, we're screwed. So what I'm going to do is give you a little tour of what would happen, give you one more thing, do one more little thing maybe, and then that's pretty much it. Okay, so, alright, so let's go like this. Okay, so obviously you can see we got some drawers set up. This is from our mining excursion that we had. Remember we kind of talked about that. So we got a bunch of ores in here. There was a stack of iron, but I used some of it already. I believe I have it. No, I don't have it on me. Okay, we also made this. I was going to make the backpacks. I believe it is... Finish typing out. Is this one here. I was going to make this one, which is 7 leather. We don't really have any leather. Plus, it only has 2 rows of inventory in it, which to me doesn't really feel like it's worth it in the grand scheme of things, I guess. I don't know. Whereas this one here is just 8 canvas, which is just 8 string around a stick, so it's really simple to make. And this one has 3 rows, which gives me another row of 9. Plus, it can be dyed different colors. So I could have like a whole bunch of them, all different colors, knowing, okay, one's for tools, one's for this, one's for that, whatever. So I think I'm going to go with the canvas bags for now. Also, we were looking into this magnanimous stuff. So what we did was we went on a little exploration. You can't really see it because it's... Hold on a second. Sleep overnight. Oop. Oh, listen to all them skeletons dying. Alright, anyway. So we went on a little exploration down here. Somewhere down in this area. I don't remember exactly where. I think it was right around here. And we found one of these magnanimous trees. They look a lot like the Thaumcraft Greatwood tree. Anyways, and whenever you break those trees, the leaves give you these magnanimous sticks, and in the center, we found out, is an entire column of, what are they called? I believe I have them right here. Yeah, these magnanimous gems. And you use those to make, okay, that was weird. You use those to make the heads. And then you take 3 of these in a row to make these hardened handles, and all you have to do is use levels and an anvil to put them together. That's how we got the hammer. The hammer is a 3x3 for stone and ores. You can see we already tested it once to see. Very, very good way to get some stuff there. The shovel is the same thing. It'll do 3x3 digging, so it's a lot like the Tinker's Construct stuff. There's also... I misspelled it. No, it's still there. Okay, there's also a sword, which apparently when you use the sword, is the more experience you get while using it, the more damage it does. So that's kind of interesting. And in this pick here, it looks like, okay, so it looks like it'll mine faster and get you more drop bonus the more you use it. So we'll probably make up a full set of those magnanimous tools since we got enough. Because I mean, we already have the shovel and the hammer, and we have 13 more. Plus, I could probably just find another tree. As you can see, we used the storage drawers here to set up our stuff. We got a bunch of good stuff here to go along with the metals. Now, what we did in this part that got screwed up was we set up this mechanism stuff. So we used this progressive automation to give ourselves. We started with a wooden generator, but it only does it only holds 20k RF, and this one holds 40k RF. And then we got ourselves this metallurgic infuser, which is what's used to make some of the metals, the steel and stuff that makes this enrichment chamber. The enrichment chamber is what doubles our ores. It's just like a pulverizer for thermal expansion, or a macerator, I believe it's called, for industrial craft, where it turns one ore into 2 dust. Now there is one more that I didn't get a chance to do last time. Let's see, what is this? This energized smelter. So it needs 2 pieces of glass, another one of these steel casings, 2 more of these basic control circuits. Okay, so we can do this real easy. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop off all this extra stuff that we don't need right now. Alright. Let's see, how much steel? We got 2 pieces of steel. Alright, so we're going to... let's do this. Let's take this and throw this osmium into here. And then we're going to put a couple pieces of coal to keep up with it. Let's see, what else do we need? Let's see, we're going to need some more iron, obviously. We're going to need our gold. I'm not entirely sure what all we need here. I think, let's go ahead and take 8 more of these and put them in here after this. And then we'll smelt up some stuff and we'll kind of go from there. And then we're going to need some glass. That's the other thing we're going to need. How much sand do we have in here? We have almost no sand, actually. We're just going to go ahead and throw that in and smelt up what we got. I was not aware that we didn't hardly have any, but what are you going to do? We did find something kind of interesting. We found this ancient coin. It dropped from a zombie that I killed from Clockwork Phase. That's part of those interesting weapons and stuff you can do. So, if you remember right, last episode, or not last episode, I'm talking about, this is the first episode. It feels like last episode because I already finished it all, but when I left, I said I was going to clear out this cave system down here, and we did. And then I was like, okay, well, now I wanted to build a mine. So I went down to level 12, and I ran into another mine at level 12, actually, which I thought was interesting, and I cleared out that mine. Then I cleared out all the ores from this. I still got some titanium here, and a few of these elementals that I haven't really done yet. But the titanium requires iron or higher to pick up, and it's almost as slow as mining obsidian. So I just haven't really, and plus I already got like a stack and a half of it, and these right here I don't know what they're used for yet, so I haven't really messed with them. And that's where I got all the ores that I currently have in stock, obviously. I'm going to put one more in there to build up some power. It's actually, this stone one here is pretty good. I think I'll probably, it goes at, see, the other one went at 20 RF per tick, and this one goes at 40 RF per tick. I imagine the iron is probably 60 or 80. I don't know if it doubles it, or it doesn't actually tell you on the thing, but we're going to have to get into that. But progressive automation is actually really cool. I'll show you guys real quick since you guys didn't get to see this. Here it is. Okay, progressive automation. Okay, so here it is. So what it is you make the wooden one, which isn't super expensive, okay, and then whenever you want to make the stone one, you actually have to use the wooden one as part of the recipe, and so on and so forth. And you just add, you make another RF engine and then you just encircle it. And it works the same way for this miner here. There is a chopper, which I'm actually going to get into because it's a wood farm. And all these is they run off of fuel, like coal, for example. And and they do the things. So it'd be kind of interesting for us to get into that. Okay, that's weird. Glass has no thingamajig. So we're going to do the gold there. Alright, so what we need to do now, first off, we need to get us some coal. And we need to make ourselves some more steel. So we need to get in here. We need to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And this will create enriched iron. And then we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Because once we get the enriched iron, then we need to put it back in there with more coal, which I just put in there. And that'll create the steel dust. And then we can smelt that up into the steel ingots. So we'll get this stuff taken care of. And then let's go back to mechanisms real quick here. Bear with me here, guys. There it is. Okay, so, and then the only other thing we need, and so that'll take care of this. And then the only other thing we need is these, which are just redstone and osmium, which is why I got the extra osmium cooking. Speaking of which, let's put you in there to cook up. Good. Let's put you in there just because. Okay, we got those. Now we put these back in there, and they'll start cooking up with the other bit of coal that I put in there. Redstone. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's see. 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What was it again? Redstone and what? Redstone and osmium. Okay. Good. We're good. Okay. Yep. Excuse me. Yeah, and then what we're working on here, this energized smelter, will be a electrical version of these, so I'll have a little less to do on that front, thank goodness. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Now what we need to do is 1, 2, and 1, 2. It's kind of cool how what it does is it consumes it and puts it into here, into like energized form, infusing form, and then it infuses the metal with it. So, kind of interesting how it works, actually. Looks like we got that one done now. Bang, that's our basic controller. Now, I think there's actually an advanced version of this. Portable teleporter. Portable teleporter, what? Walkie-talkie, bin. Jetpack, woo! Gas mask. Yeah, this one's supposed to have gas, I don't remember the name of the mod off the top of my head now, but the gas one. And I haven't seen it, so I'm a little confused on that front. Cause I know in Ethos mod pack it has the gas one, and oh wow, we're all drained out, aren't we? Let's go ahead and generate you up some power there. There we go. But in that one, like the gas comes out whenever you mine ores and stuff, so I'm not really sure, what the issue is, but we'll figure it out. Because, what do you need a gas mask for if you're not running into gas? Okay. So, now we have that. So, yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever actually seen me use it, so I just thought I'd do it. This is the little portable crafting bench I made. And let's see, it works really well. Not as good as the iBench will, but do what you gotta do. Oh, see, it won't let us use that. Oh, see, I didn't know that. See, the iBench lets you use the shift click thing. But it's great for keeping with you whenever you want to like do stuff on the fly, like tools and stuff like that. Okay, now we just go like this. And now we got ourselves an energized smelter. And then we place that down. Bam. No problem. And what's cool about this is these guys actually have a config thing. So we push in auto eject. And I believe, yep, it's already in there. And in here, all we have to do is make sure this side is red, because that's the side that's facing it. And we can actually say auto eject on this too, and put a chest in here. You know what? This is the perfect use for that shitty little improved stone chest I made, which is basically the exact same thing as a regular chest. Now, when I put ores in there, it should, let's just use this osmium, because osmium is pretty important. So let's go like that, and there should be no issues. Let's go ahead and put like 2 pieces in there. You can use wood, by the way, too. Yeah, see, it's automatically putting it in the smelter, and it should... Bam! See, look at that. Just like the thermal expansion setup. I didn't have to use any pipes or anything except for the mechanical or the electrical cable. And you can also put in speed upgrades and energy upgrades to allow it to store more energy and to move faster, obviously. So that's kind of cool. And I love this. Now, there's also these, which are basic energy cubes. And there's different versions, obviously. You can see advanced, elite, and ultimate, and then creative, of course. That's the tiers and mechanisms: is basic, advanced, elite, and ultimate, and that's pretty much always the way it is. There's actually versions of these that are better, and that's what you see here. We'll get into those once we get a bigger setup going. What to do. Well, I don't really have enough XP. Oh, I didn't show you guys. Here, let me sleep away the night real quick. I forgot to show you guys what I did outside. I know I went out there, but I didn't really get a chance to show you. I did a little terraforming and got us... Hold on, let's... Oh yeah, by the way, we have a volcano. I didn't know if you guys noticed that last time. I know I didn't actually notice it at first until the lava started flowing, because before that it was just a big black mountain. And then the lava started flowing and suddenly you could see it. But anyway, to show you guys what I did, I got us a wheat field and this flaxseed, which is from Blue Power, which is what creates all the string. When you mine it, you just get seeds and string. We got ourselves 2 sheep and a cow, and I didn't get a chance to show it last time, so this is perfect. When this stuff is harvested, the wheat, you can just right-click it. You can't do that with the flaxseed for some reason, but that's not a big deal. So we got that going. So you know, we got some stuff going. I'm kind of glad we got to do this. So let's see. Let's put. Oh, we're out of power. Kind of cool how that works out, though. Just so you guys know, I'm really enjoying this mod pack. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. If you are, make sure you can leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you really like it, you can hit the like button and make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. You know, where you can keep seeing any new videos I put out. I am still doing the FTB Infinity series with Stalker. I'm actually going to do an episode of that tomorrow, I believe. It's just, you know, this mod pack was just a lot of fun. I just couldn't wait to mess with it. Anyway, y'all have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, all that good stuff. Whatever you got. Phoenix, I'm out.